Hi there, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be picking cards to see what's going on in this connection and what messages your person has to give to you. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with picking the cards here. Three of Wands, okay, I'm seeing that you could be at a distance from this person, whether that be physical or maybe you just have not talked to this person for a while. I do feel like for a lot of you it is physical. They live in another city, country, or side of the country or state or something along the lines of that. Doesn't have to be the case. I'm just seeing that you are in a period of separation for a lot of you, or maybe you're not as close as you want to be or you wish you were. We also got here the Two of Wands. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that, like, even though there is this distance between the both of you, for a lot of you, if this isn't your reading, you can definitely go ahead and check out the other readings. But my point is, like, I'm seeing that this person wants to come closer to you. I'm seeing that they want to bridge the gap. They're planning on contacting you. They're planning on maybe even traveling to your city or traveling to your place. Or I'm seeing like they're planning on contacting you in some way, shape, or form. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's like physically traveling to you. Okay, you're definitely gonna see this person face to face, or maybe even on video call. Knight of Wands, a lot of fire energy. I'm getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius vibes here. Knight of Wands, this person, oh my gosh, okay, there we go, is very passionate about you, okay? They find you to be really attractive. They think you are like ethereal when it comes to looks, when it comes to, like, you know, the beauty realm here, okay? And that applies to, like, you know, guys, like, you know, they think you're handsome, whatever you resonate with here. I'm seeing there's a lot of attraction, there's a lot of passion for a lot of you. Maybe this did start off as something that was like more intimate or friends with benefits, okay, but it did turn into something more because this person is missing you. This person's been thinking about you. You don't just think about someone that was just like a friends with benefits or situationship. For a lot of you, I am seeing this was a situationship, okay, but it ended up being more than that on an emotional level, okay? Of course there's attraction, but I feel like you are the type of person that, like, people end up catching feelings for, even if it is, like, you know, something like casual, or even if, like, you didn't even like get into something official. You know, I've had, like, let me just tell you, I have a couple of guy friends and they've told me that, like, the women that they really liked or fallen in love with or been in love with were women they never even quote unquote dated or like had something official with. Like, they ended up missing them more than like their actual girlfriends, okay? And that's not always the case. I'm just saying, like, just because there wasn't any labels doesn't mean this wasn't real, so don't gaslight yourself into thinking that. Or even if they gaslit you and said, yeah, this didn't even mean that much to me, they're lying. They're 100% lying. I do feel like at times, like, you know, they can be a little bit feisty, they can be a little bit defensive, but they definitely had and still actually have feelings for you. We also got the King of Wands, so much fire energy. Wow, okay. They're very passionate about you. I am also seeing, like, you know, they want you to perceive them as someone who has it all. They want you to perceive them as this King of Wands energy here, okay? So that tells me they did have a little bit of ego at times. Like, they could be a little bit egotistical, and they could have even said things out of defense just because, like, they didn't want to, like, you know, be very just because they didn't want to get hurt. It's more of like a self-preservation thing. Like, this person has gone through a lot of pain and they feel like, you know, being that way, being aggressive at times is like one way to mask it rather than just, you know, being humble and like letting things be, okay? Like, I do feel like this person at times can have a little bit of like a temper, a little bit of ego here, okay? Yeah, for a lot of you, I feel like maybe that manifested in different forms. Like, yeah, I'm just seeing, like, you know, this person at times, like, they just needed a little bit more like self-development, character development, perhaps even therapy. Like, I do feel like this person probably should go to therapy. That's just something that I'm seeing here, because I feel like this person is like too closed off, like, when it comes to their feelings or when it comes to expressing their true selves. I just feel like they wear a mask, okay, and they're masking their pain by having anger, because anger is like a second-hand emotion. I'm not necessarily saying like you're dealing with someone who's angry, not like that, but I'm just thinking, like, you know, whatever this person did, like, even if they at times were like, you know, a little bit braggy or like, you know, just, this is gonna differ for different people, but it shows up in different forms. Like, ego manifests in different forms. Whatever they did, I feel like they're at least realizing that, okay, like, you know, maybe that's not the best way for me to go about doing that. Maybe I should be a little bit more, like, you know, grounded, because I'm getting a lot of fiery energy. Like, this person is really fiery. They are really ambitious. They have a lot that they want to accomplish in their life, but I'm seeing, like, you know, when it comes to love, it's very different. Like, you know, they could be doing really well in their career, whatever it is that they do for work, but their love life is lacking a little bit because they feel like, you know, whatever they're doing in their career, like, or whatever they're doing to like escalate and grow in their career, that's what they should be doing in love, and that's not true. There should be a balance. Like, for example, I saw like someone post about how, you know, if you're someone that's in your masculine energy here, and like when I say masculine, I'm not necessarily referring to like the actual genders, but you know, sometimes even like women can be in their masculine energy because they're doing too much for the guy. They're like paying for their like man and stuff like that. I read something that said, like, you know, when it comes to relationships, be in your feminine receptive energy, but when it comes to your work life, you know, then be in your masculine energy, because, you know, that's how you get ahead, right? So having a good balance between the both. I feel like maybe for them it was the reverse. Maybe they were a little bit in their feminine energy when it came to their relationship, and masculine energy when it came to work, but it's like they tried to make that masculine energy that they use at work, but it kind of like failed and they ended up being more feminine. Something along the lines of that, okay? Like, if that made no sense, I don't even worry about it. But my point is, like, you know, this person needs to like understand how relationships work before they can even really be in a relationship, because I feel like this person, like, they do know depth, like they have been in love before, they have like had feelings, okay? They have feelings for you 100%, but maybe they're not the best at executing that, or like with them it's like, you know, they would do a lot at times, like, you know, they'll do a lot in the beginning, but maybe they're not great at the consistency part, okay? Like, that's something that I'm seeing they could be lacking at times, like being a little bit consistent and like following through, okay? Because I am like, we got a lot of fire energy and like practically like no earth sign energy here, right? So I'm just seeing your person needs to work on that a little bit. Like, you know, there are periods of time where like there's so much activity going on between you and your person, like, you know, you're going out, but then things kind of just like fizzle out or fade away, and then they come back, and you know, they come back with a bang, but it's like not necessarily sustainable, okay? So they need to work on that aspect of themselves. We also got the Empress. Okay, wow, we did get some earthy energy here, Taurus, Libra energy here. Empress and King of Wands. Wow, I do feel like for the both of you, you make a pretty great pair, okay? The Empress, though, I will say is a little bit higher, so I even feel like maybe this person considers you to be a bit on the pedestal here, and this Empress, it does have to do with like fertility, abundance, like love, growth, okay? So I feel like they are nurturing this connection. That's what the fertility aspect means, you know. I am seeing that for a lot of you, like if you want kids, it's a sign that you're gonna have them, but if not, you know, don't worry about that. Perhaps it could even be with this person here, or this person has thought about having a family with you, and maybe you have as well. But with this Empress card, this does have to do with love, okay? So they do have a lot of love for you. They do really care about you a lot. They do feel like you're very like nurturing, you're very kind, caring, warm, empathetic. They really like your nature, they like your personality, they like everything you are, like, you know, what you embody, your characteristics. Like, they really love who you are as a person, okay? So that is the highest form of compliment, someone really liking your personality. I even feel like you had a healing and grounding vibe on them, and it's like without you in their life, like, you know, they need someone to ground them, they need someone to like keep them a little bit humble at times, okay? And that's also one of the reasons why they really miss you. They really miss the impact that you had on them. We also got here the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles has to do with also like wifey material here, like, or you know, husband material. Like, this person like sees you as that, okay? They see you as someone that they want to invest in and commit to, because again, you have this very calming, grounding energy on them, or impact on them, you know, when it comes to your energy, and that's something that they really love and can't get enough of. And you know, they really do feel like they want to build and grow with you, okay? Like, they want this to be something sustainable, something that lasts the long run. We also got the Queen of Cups. Wow, okay, so not only that, but you're really kind. Yeah, like I said, you're kind, caring, warm, nurturing. You're very empathetic. You're really sensitive. You really relate to people's emotions. And I feel like maybe this person, like, they don't have that same level of sensitivity that you do. Like, they do have that within them, but like not to the same like degree that you do. And maybe at times like they didn't really understand that, or maybe this could even mean like you've been with people in the past who didn't quite understand your true nature. But I feel like with this person, they've come to like, you know, you've grown on them, and they've come to like really appreciate that. They really like that, and they're just like, yeah, I need someone like that in my life, okay? But I'm also seeing that for a lot of you, like, there are a lot of people who think you might be a little bit too good for them, and they have a lot of like, you know, catching up to do when it comes to like being on your level, okay? Just in terms of who you are as a person. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some love oracle cards here. We got, it was you, it's always been you. So yeah, no wonder we're getting a lot of like queen cards here. Like, they're realizing that you're it, you're the one that they really want to be with. Like, there's no one else that, like, you know, really satisfies them the way that you do. I want to be like you. Yes, this person 100% wants to be like you. They want your qualities. You know, they really look up to you as a person. They're just like, wow, this person has so much going on with them. Like, you know, they have like a really great mindset. mindset, a good mentality, and like, yeah, they definitely want, you know, they look up to you. They're very much inspired by you, okay? And that's like, that's something I feel like, you know, not necessarily everyone that they've been with has made them feel. So that's a really big thing. You should be proud of yourselves. I feel like you inspire and motivate a lot of people. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick some initials here. If you see you or yours or their first name, middle name, last name, this could be a sign this is your reading. We got U, Y, F, T, A, E, O, Q, Z, K, B, W. I swear I have more initials. I feel like I'm picking the same initials again and again. Nope, these are it. Oh, no, yeah, I do. Yeah, there's more initials. I was like, wait, I swear. These are not just the only ones. We got N, R, D, and J. Okay, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. If you want a personalized reading, check out the description box below where you can sign up for that. I also do one-on-one manifestation coaching, and I also custom make subliminals that help you manifest. And yeah, I will end the reading right here.